Feeling mutual.
Probably not. I actually don't like Blake, so I don't know why he said that. But no, I'm joking. I love Blake. We're definitely very close, and I'm just glad that he's my quarterback.
How do you know how far to push him, or for that matter, the other quarterbacks sometimes?
I mean, I think that's the important part about having that relationship. You know what you could push and what you can't. With Blake, I could kind of get on him, and he could get on me, and I'll respect him for doing it. So.
And then with Chris and Michael.
Yeah, and they're the same thing. They're younger guys too, so you can't be as hard on them. I mean, you just, like I said, you have to know that relationship with people. So it's definitely important.
How confident are you getting in the guys to the left and the right of you so far?
I'm very confident. Coming from G5 schools where I was one of the biggest guys, definitely feels nice having somebody who's 6'5" next to me, 320. So I'm very confident.
What do you think of just, obviously this offense has a lot of pieces and has the potential of being, pretty explosive this year. What's your kind of confidence level in the offense and how good it can be?
I mean, I think it could be very good. I've played my entire high school and college career in a spread offense. It works, especially when you have the receivers and the quarterbacks that we do. And Coach Levy running it, that's definitely important. So I have a lot of confidence in it.
How eager are you to put these pads on?
What was that?
How eager are you to put the pads on?
The first 2 days, it's always a little frustrating because you got nothing to grab, especially as an lineman. And I don't count the first 2 days. It doesn't count until the pads come on. So,
Talking about these transfers coming in, I mean, is that a bonding opportunity for your group too? And there's so many of those guys that are kind of similarly situated as you. You guys are all experiencing Mississippi State for the first time. How have you guys kind of become a little more cohesive maybe through that aspect?
I would say the nice part about it was with us all being transfers, not all of us, but everyone was coming into a fresh start, at least majority of the guys. And the guys that were in the room were very accepting of us. I've been at places where when you transfer in, the guys don't like you because, I mean, it's a threat. They're coming to compete for a spot, and that wasn't the case at all. So it's definitely brought us closer together. We always go out and do stuff. We just did all-you-could-eat wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't think they were too happy with us, but yeah.
Who put down the most wings?
Probably Grant. I think Grant had over 30, and his fiance had to stop him. So,
What's your favorite flavor ring?
That's hard. It depends on how I'm feeling that day. I would say maybe like Parmesan garlic, I guess, would probably be my favorite.
Coach Kennedy used a really strange phrase for us the other day when he said a gentleman's competition for offensive line. I've never heard a lot of offensive linemen called gentlemen, but he said it was a fact. Compete like crazy on the field and then be brothers off the field, break bread all it.
That's a big thing in this because at the end of the day, we all want to start, but also when it's said and done, you can't be hating each other. It's going to separate the room, and you're not going to have a team that way. So it's definitely very important for us to not hold it against each other, and just knowing you're responsible for where you stand at. So it's not somebody else doing it to you. You're doing it to yourself.
When Jordan was talking to us earlier, he said that a lot of guys, even after practice, were getting a ton of after practice work, not just him or just a couple of guys, but a ton of guys getting after work practice. Just how much does that excite you to see, a bunch of guys on the team just getting extra work and willing to put more and more work in?
It definitely excites me. I mean, everyone's doing the same thing. We're all practicing 2 hours or however long we practice. It's the extra things that you're willing to do, and just not having a sense of entitlement. Like it's very easy to say, "Oh, I'm playing in the SEC now. I've made it," and just kind of become content. But that's not what we're doing. So.